Hi, I'm Mark Strayer, and welcome to Don't Retire, Rewire. If you're new to the channel, hey, I'm glad you're here. Every week I share simple ways Gen Xers and baby boomers can reinvent themselves, create another stream of income, and take back control of their retirement without becoming influencers or learning a bunch of complicated technology. And if that's something that you're looking for, go ahead and please hit the subscribe button because we got a lot to cover. So let me ask you something. What if the reason you're worried about retirement isn't because you didn't work hard enough? What if it's really because nobody ever showed us another way to create income, right? I mean, if you're a Gen Xer or baby boomer like me, you probably did exactly what you were supposed to do. We always do. You went to work, you paid the bills, you raised your family, you sacrificed, you put money away whenever you could. Then one day you open your retirement account and you realize this ain't gonna be enough. Maybe you've even caught yourself thinking, I guess I'm gonna have to get another job. Hell, maybe driving for Uber or Lyft, maybe greeting people at Walmart. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe working well into your 70s. Now that one I don't like to hear because you honestly don't see another option. And if that's where you are today, I want you to stop. Take a pause, take a breath, because I'm truly believe there's another way. Now, I'm not talking about some BS crypto thing. I'm not talking about chasing every shiny object that pops up online, which there's many. And I'm definitely not talking about dancing on TikTok, trying to become some social media influencer. I'm talking about learning one valuable skill, creating one simple digital product that solves one real problem for one specific group of people. That's it. Now, before we go any further, let me be crystal clear on something. I'm not here to promise you you're going to make $10,000 a month. Anybody who guarantees that is just not being truthful. What I'm telling you is this. Every single day, ordinary people are creating digital products that generate additional income. Some make a few $100s a month. I'm telling you, some make a few thousand. And yes, some completely change their financial future. The difference is they finally stopped believing they had nothing valuable to offer. You see, I think one of the biggest lies people over 50 believe is that we're starting over. We are not. We're starting, hear me, with 30, 40, sometimes 50 years of experience. We've solved problems our entire lives. We've raised families, right? Built careers, managed money, overcome setbacks, learned lessons the hard way. That experience has value, probably a whole lot more than you realize. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I would build a digital product business if I were starting from scratch today. No giant audience here, no expensive equipment, no flipping fancy office, no spending 8 hours a day glued to social media, just a simple process almost anyone could learn. And here's what we're going to cover. I'm going to show you how to find a profitable niche without making it complicated. How to create a simple digital product that people actually want. Why you don't have to be a technology expert. Why I believe YouTube is one of the greatest opportunities available today, especially for people like us over 50. And finally, how all these pieces fit together to build another stream of income that can help support your retirement. Now, stick with me, because later in this video, I'm going to share the biggest mistake that I see people making. It's the reason so many people spend months creating products that nobody ever freaking buys. God bless you. The good news, once you know what it is, it's very easy to avoid. Now, here's something that surprises almost everybody. You don't need 20 products. You don't need 50 online flipping courses. And you don't need to have to be an expert at everything. You need one problem, one solution, and one person you can help. That's it. Think about your own life. If you've spent 40 years working, you've learned something valuable. Am I right? Maybe you've learned how to budget. Maybe you've learned how to organize your finance. Maybe you've cared for aging parents. Maybe you've learned AI. I'm learning that. Maybe you've lost weight, started a business, learned to garden, hell, fix cars, managed people. Whatever it is, every one of those skills solves a problem for somebody else. And that's where your first digital product begins. I think people make this way harder than it needs to be. There's always trying to build the perfect freaking course. You don't need. Perfect, my friends, did you hear me? You need helpful. Solve one problem. The simpler the problem, the easier it is for someone to say, that's exactly what I need. And here's where I think we have the advantage. We've lived long enough to solve hundreds of problems. Hundreds. So instead of asking yourself, what can I teach? Ask yourself, what do people keep asking me for help with? What do your friends call you about? What do your kids ask you? What do your neighbors come to you for? Because that's usually where your opportunity has been hiding the whole time. That, my friend, could be your business. That's your first digital product. And once you understand that, everything else starts getting a whole lot simpler. If this video helped shift the way you're thinking about retirement, which I hope it did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because every week I'm sharing practical ways Gen Xers and baby boomers can build another stream of income without all the freaking hype. And if you're ready to see the simple system I'm using and the training that helped me get started, hey, there's a link in the description. Take a look at it when you're finished here. Until next time, my friends. And remember, it's my favorite saying, don't retire, rewire.